Many of you have reached out to me and said, Mary Jo, what do I do? How do I get through a breakup? A breakup with somebody that I thought was so perfect. A breakup with somebody who we were talking about getting married, living our lives together. I'm going to share with you two psychological truths that I have learned being a therapist. These sound a little brutal. They may even sound callous. And when you first hear them, you're like, no, that wasn't the situation. And it may not be exactly, but when you start peeling the layers away, you start seeing it more and more. The first of these truths, your ex was planning to leave you for someone else weeks or months before they did it. You see, a breakup doesn't just happen, and it's not something you said. In fact, they may have been in a stage where they were really reflecting, like they might have even said, I think we need some space, or what's wrong with you? You don't seem the same. They may have put it on you, and you may have even mentioned, I need time to reflect or whatever. Those things did not shake your ex now. What shook them is they had been thinking about someone else. Maybe they were even getting to know someone else. It's very easy now. Online, you don't know anything that's happening. And basically, they were already investing toward another future or toward another vision without you. When they told you about it, that was way after the effect. So please, quit beating yourself up for what you said, what values you stood by. It was none of that. It probably was something more than likely all about them, what they wanted. And in that situation, your ex was very selfish because they didn't come up front and say to you, you know, I think we need to step back. I don't think I'm ready for this relationship. They kept it quiet until they knew this second relationship was secure, and that's usually when they went for it. The second truth, getting back with an ex who left you for somebody else is probably not a good idea. I know it's enticing. And I know many of you have said, I got back with them for a while, but then we started having problems. And I'm not saying you shouldn't try, because I know that feeling. Like, I just think this is the one. I think it's something deeper. I think it's spiritual. But the bottom line is, in most cases, an ex is an ex for a reason. And especially if you find out that that ex cheated on you, I hate saying this, but it's psychologically true. Once they cheat and they're dating you, then more than likely they're going to cheat again. And it may not be sexual. It may be a betrayal of another kind. But I don't care what kind of betrayal it is. If you are secure with them, if you're married or you're in a committed relationship, any cheating, including an emotional affair, is cheating. What I'm going to ask and suggest for you is that you go higher. You hang on to those values that you stand by. You deserve them. You be better. Instead of going back with them and blindly getting into the same trap, if you go back to them, if they beg you, if they say they've changed and you've seen the changes, do not be afraid to walk away. You need to be bold to go back with an ex who left you for somebody else. So if you are not that bold person, if you don't feel strong enough to walk away a second time, then please, I'm asking you now, don't go back to them, because these two psychological truths will not change. I see them client after client after client, and I'm hoping my sharing it with you will help you feel better about your ex being gone now and help you free yourself from the bondage of self-guilt or any other stuff you're telling yourself that you caused it, because I can guarantee you almost 100% you didn't cause it. It's all on them.